gals, blokes, and all other folks, my name is Mortius, and welcome to more Ride the Cyclone. I know I just finished the series somewhat recently, in the real world at least. By the time this episode comes out, it's probably been a couple of weeks, but I've gotten lots of comments telling me that Gigi, who I of course have learned of through Epic, but have also featured on the channel within my Hadestown and Six the Musical series, has actually done 2 animatics for the world of Ride the Cyclone. She's done a short animatic of Noel's Lament, and then a bit of a longer but still not full song of the Ballad of Jane Doe. Now, I just got back from vacation yesterday. I am still a little bit tired, so I'm easing myself back into it. This is likely going to be a somewhat shorter video, but I still wanted to have the ability to kind of bring that in, do something exciting, and trust me when I say, you guys are going to be getting some much longer videos soon, likely even related to Ride the Cyclone. But more information on that soon. For now, we are checking out Gigi's short animatic of Noel's Lament, longer animatic of Ballad of Jane Doe, just to see what her incredible artistry brought to this community and this play. I have been thinking about this show constantly since I finished it, and I'm just so excited to hop back into some of these songs and see what Gigi brought to the table. So as always, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you want to see what these big new things I have planned for Ride the Cyclone and other shows I've already checked on the channel is, definitely make sure you're subscribed to the Patreon so you can see them first, but otherwise, I am still going to be, of course, uploading all of these things to YouTube just a little later and possibly a little bit more cut down. So thank you truly so much for being here. Let's react.
Oh, Claude, my pimp nose, never mess with me. Last prick did that faded quick to black.
Ooh. I thought the person behind them was about to get messed up, like they were kind of talking about that.
Last prick did that faded quick to black. I have no idea where
Like, what? I have no idea. This is already flawless.
to find him, officers. But if you do, please mention that I'd like to have returned the pretty knife that I stuck 10 times in his back.
Okay, that was a really cool set of transitions. I want to talk about each of these transitions separately. So we've got from like sad face to like, oh yeah, but you know what's about to happen. And then like the like almost like using that femme fatale vibe even on the cop.
That I'd like to have returned the pretty knife.
That's really good. I like that a lot. The hand, like, yeah, that's really great. And then now into this reality, one eye covered, one eye really big and crazy. Woo!
That I stuck 10 times in his
And then just the silhouette there. And now back to the table where she's telling the story. Phenomenal. Oh, cool. Hi, Jane. You're even more terrifying somehow. Okay. And now we actually go to Noel in the real world. And we've got... I like all their faces. This is beautiful. I love that.
For I sing songs until
Yes! God, Gigi's a master of her
the
craft.
break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival.
Okay! Okay, heels shot. That was like the inspiration for the end of her Done For. Or There Are Other Ways,
My
rather.
life's one never-ending
Woo! Yes,
carnival.
get it, girl.
A world of boozy, floozy, flashing light. I want to be.
Ooh. I love that when it's I want to be, it switches from the perspective of her to now Noel talking about it. That's the perfect time to switch it.
I
And like that film grain effect.
up, girl.
Beautiful. Incredible. Editor, zoom in. Editor, zoom in. Look at that. The like, her with like the smeared mascara, blood, and then Noel behind, just LMAO, literally me. Flawless. Flawless work, as always, Gigi. That was absolutely incredible. Let's see what... Trigger word derealization, real. I'm so curious what this one's going to be like as well. How she's going to portray the absolute powerhouse of a song that this is. Yeah, let's find out. Wait, what happened? What? Why is it breaking? She's looking at a miniature, almost like dollhouse-sized version of the Cyclone roller coaster.
Some might say we're released, pushing daisies deceased, but we all know the worms must be fed. There's just one lingering fear. Oh, my soul, is it here, or is it rotting somewhere with my head?
Wow. First of all, I already forgot how much I actually love this song. Second of all,
Or is it rotting?
the like expression is flawless. And then that zoom out. Can we just talk about how these animators have learned how to do camera work without a camera? Like the zoom out to her head.
With my head.
Oh. Cyclone,
My
Gravitron.
soul, my soul, my soul, my soul.
And now she's loose as it like flows. Woo! I talked so much in my reaction about how much I love the fact that the is replicating a roller coaster. Now it's happening. Is that her own hand up there? It is. Gigi, what? This is fully gonna hit like top 5 Gigi for me, and I am including Epic in that. This is stunning. The like headless puppeteer behind everything happening. And the way it goes down, we get the motion blur, and then I like the like barely animated version of her turning into a real her as she becomes the focus, falling through the sky frame by frame and landing back in the blue in the present with no head. Wow. Wow.
Oh, no soul and no name and no story. What a shame. Cruel existence was only a sham. Oh, St. Peter, let me in. You must know where I've been. Won't you tell me at last who I am?
Wow.
Who I am.
Stop it! Not a funhouse mirror maze of her own unidentity. I'm really understanding the trigger warning for derealization. Dear Lord. The reach out. Oh. And then just the face. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I've always wondered, they never even confirmed how she lost her head. The idea that it's like a bit of scrap metal is somehow so much worse than even just like I don't know. I don't know. There's no good reality, but like that's crazy. The scrap metal becoming shards of mirror? Scrap metal to then shatter everything, and now the mirror shards are drawn with the same glint as the metal shard that took her. And back to the present, or the future, or the afterlife, or wherever they are. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Gigi, you have done it again. You absolute masterpiece of an artist. That's incredible. Well, thank you all so much for being here with me as I watched Gigi's Ride the Cyclone animatics. Those were absolutely exceptional. That was everything I hoped they would be. Like I said, I'm still recovering from vacation and being a little bit under the weather, so this is a nice short video for you guys, but I really appreciate you being here for it. I appreciate all the names scrolling on either side of the screen. Excuse me, for, my brain is short-circuiting right now, for supporting me on the Patreon. Can you tell it's been like 2 weeks since I've done my YouTube outro? And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.